Feel me like a Hellcat.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm HGST and today we have here For Honor that was developed by Ubisoft, Quebec, Montreal and Toronto. This game is making use of Nvidia Next engine, which is the engine behind Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Unity. Ouch! But don't worry, we can actually play the game if we drop the resolution to 720p. And if you noticed, on the closed beta full screen wasn't available, but I bet that on the final game it will be available, since it was a problem with the beta, and because of that they disabled. I found out a workaround to enable it, and that was the only way I could reduce the resolution to 720p. So as you can see, we are going to play the game with the recommended settings that Ubisoft gave us, which is everything pretty much set to the lowest settings possible. Okay, so this is how we are actually going to play, and I'm going to benchmark the game at 720p as well as the native resolution of this laptop, which is 768p, to see how the GT 740M handle it. Okay, so if we need to take a look on more settings of the game, so we have here a ton of settings. We can personalize our own keys if we want to on the keyboard, that's very good. On the language, we can activate or disable subtitles. Well, I was expecting more options, and well, that's it. So keep in mind, this is a closed beta, and the game is about to get its release on the February, so there is plenty of time until the game is released, so many things are here subject to change. Okay, so I benchmarked the game on player versus AI, but what you are going to see today is me playing at player versus player, so expect me to be quite a noob playing this game on my laptop. So I'm recording with MS Afterburner. As you can see, the frame rate is lower than 30s, which is not good in my opinion, but since this game is not that fast paced or anything, you can actually manage to play it. You are not going to be an expert, but it's actually playable. Look at this. So expect me to be very good, but it's not related to the performance. It's really for the fact that this was more or less the first time I was playing this game, because I made this video first on my desktop. If you want to see me play better, go watch my desktop video. You'll be surprised how good I am in there. And it's not because of the frame rate, okay? So that's the thing. So I'm gonna let you enjoy a little bit about the gameplay. If you want to check the results without recording, just check the details of the video or click on the green rectangle on the upper right corner and say Framerate. Okay? So that's all I want to talk for now about For Honor. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video and hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the performance section of the video, and as you can see on our laptop over here, on the minimum settings at the native resolution we got an average of 24, and as for 720p we got an average of 29. So all of them are lower than 30s, but the 720p it's a little bit more close to 30s and I find it much more playable. And as you can see on the native resolution the minimum is actually 17. That is very bad, especially for a multiplayer game. That's something that we don't want to see on a multiplayer game, despite being fast-paced or low-paced. That's for sure. Okay, but let's take a look now on the consistency of the frame rate. So as you can see, 100% of the frames at the native resolution will be lower than 30 FPS. As for the 720p, it's just a little better, it's 70%. As for the 25 frames per second, at the native resolution we basically got 60% of the frames lower than 25 FPS. That is very bad. As for the 720p, almost no frame is dropped from 25, so that is pretty good. I will recommend it to go 720p. Okay, and about other stuff, VRAM usage was set to 1.5 gigabytes. The RAM was a little bit below the 4 gigabytes, so it is good news for people with only 4 gigabytes. The CPU was nice too, 20 to 50% of usage, and the GPU was set to 100%. Always keep in mind, this game is a closed beta, and so many things are subject to change. The game could be much more lightweight at the release time, so if you really want to buy this game at the release, well, this is actually great news, because it's a nice thing that in February, if you still own this laptop, you will be able to play the game well at the low settings and 720p and with bad frame rate, if the thing stays like this, but at least you can play it. So that's all I want to talk about for Honor. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you want more content like this, just subscribe, like and share it, whatever you want, okay? That's all. Again, thank you a lot.